Welcome back to the WAFL, where the holiday spirit is colliding with the gridiron. Week 4 brings us the gift of an undefeated showdown between the Blues and the Desperados, a QB clash with Pioneer Pat Mahomes versus Josh Allen, and for 6 teams, including the Dublin Shamrocks, this season has been anything but merry as they continue their search for a first win. All right, let's dive into the action. It's Thursday night football. The 2-1 Huskies and the 2-1 Bulls up 3-0. Geno Smith and the Bulls driving in the red zone, but Geno is sacked, and so they'll settle for another field goal. 6-0 into the second. Bulls red zone. Geno Smith finally gets through to the end zone. Cedric Wilson going down the middle. 13-zip. The Bulls up big before the half. Kenny Pickett completes the pass inside the 25. Sets it up for his kicker. 3 points before the half, down 10. Second half, Pickett going for the end zone. He's got the touchdown to his wideout, Mike Williams. 3-point game. Now the Bulls on a 3rd and 7. Geno Smith thrown off his back foot, and the ball comes loose. Huskies dive on it. Big turnover. Tajay Spears can't hold on, and so Kenny Pickett now play action off the turnover. He's got his tight end, Theo Johnson, and the lead, 17-13. Fourth quarter now, under 2 minutes. Pickett is slinging it for the end zone, nearly intercepted, and so they'll settle for the field goal. 7-point game. Bulls still have a chance. 2 timeouts, 1:16 on the clock, and Geno Smith throws the back-breaking interception. The Huskies' Levante David gets up for this one and takes it to the house. 27-13, under 30 seconds. Geno Smith complete the DJ Moore, and so the onside kick is their only chance, but it's a tough one. Huskies recover it easily and complete the comeback. Down 13-zip, they win it 27-20. Now we head to Rio de Janeiro. The Dragons at 1-2 are hosting the 3-0 Wizards, and here's Tua setting up the screen. Kadarius Toney picks up a couple blocks, and he is down to the 13-yard line. Next play, 1st and 10. Tua firing for the end zone. He's got Jordan Addison for the score. 7-0 Wiz. Now in the second, it's Stroud to Jamison Williams in the red zone. Then at the 2-yard line, 2nd and goal, Stroud, he's got his tight end Austin Hooper for the game-tying score. Still tied in the third quarter. 3rd and 1, and the ball comes loose. The Wizards recover, but it's 4th and 3, so the field goal is up and good. Lucky recovery leads to the points, and so 3-point game. The Dragons, they're driving, they fumble, but the Wizards recover, and then off the turnover, Tua has his offense at the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal, tucks it and runs it in himself. Wizards lead goes up 10 now, but 2:07 left to play. Stroud, he's also going to run it in. Back-to-back rushing touchdowns for the quarterback's 3-point game. Now can the Wizards run it out, or will the Dragons defense come up in the clutch? 2nd and 10. The Wizards, they've got Joe Mixon off and running, gets the first. Not enough timeouts left, and so the Wizards hang on, run out the clock, and win 20-17. Next up, it's the Mexico City Golden Eagles going to Montreal to play the Lumberjacks. Brock Purdy back to pass for the Golden Eagles, slips one tackle. In the next one, he is suplexed down to the turf for the safety. Nice slow-mo angle there. 2-0 Lumberjacks. Didn't expect this. Brock Purdy, though, he's not phased. He comes right back to Calvin Ridley and takes the lead. But here's Montreal Minshew slinging it out right on 3rd down. Only pick up 1 yard, so the field goal kick comes in and nails it. 7-5. Later in the second, the Golden Eagle running game off to the races. Etienne ducked under a defender there for the score, and the Lumberjacks turn right around. 1 more field goal for them. 6-point game. Now here's Minshew airing it out before the half, and it's caught by Juju Smith-Schuster, torching 2 Golden Eagles on the play. Lumberjacks take the 1-point lead. 3rd quarter, Minshew throwing this ball high up in the air. Christian Watson goes up and gets it. Another big passing play for the Lumberjacks, and a diving touchdown run by Rachaad White. Now 3:40 left in the 4th, 2nd and 18, and Minshew, he's not done bombing it deep. Christian Watson gets the touchdown grab. He is exploded in the second half. 29-14 now, Golden Eagles. It's Purdy to Puka Nacua down the middle and suddenly the Golden Eagles have some life. Now here's a big 3rd down and 4. Lumberjacks convert, only 2 minutes to go, and so the Golden Eagles have to burn all their timeouts, and on 3rd and inches, the Lumberjacks just get enough to run out the clock. What an offensive explosion for the Lumberjacks. Final score 29-21, and Minshew over 350. Now let's go to Paris, where the Sentinels at 1-2 are hosting the winless Shamrocks, looking to get their first win of the season, and they're off to a great start. Martin Emerson with the INT off Joe Burrow, but Burrow's going to get the ball back, still tied at 0. This ball is tipped and intercepted, this time by Jordan Poyer, but the Shamrocks couldn't cash him in for points, and here Burrow pass at the goal line is broken up. So here comes the field goal for the first points of the game in the 2nd quarter. Now just 45 seconds left in the half, and Burrow coughs this ball up, his 3rd turnover in the half. And so Stafford and the Shamrocks are going to have a few seconds left on the clock for a heave downfield, and it's Brian Thomas Jr. who comes down with it, but is tackled just inches short of the goal line. Shamrocks still with 0 points. 2nd half, Burrow zips it into Curtis Samuel, 10-0. Stafford on 1st down, throws, interception, and this one looks like it has a chance to go back to the house. Pick 6, Malik Hooker. What a play, 17-zip Sentinels. And here's Stafford finally connecting for a touchdown. Brandon Ayuk scores the only one of the day. Final score 17-7, Sentinels win. Now we jump to San Antonio for an undefeated showdown. The Blues versus the Desperados. Desperado ball in the 2nd, down 3. Jahan Dotson catches the ball, gets the 1st down. 1st and goal, now 2nd and goal for the Desperados. And Josh Jacobs just walks it in, 7-3. But Caleb Williams, 3rd and inches, pass broken up, close one for T. Higgins, can't hold on. But a few plays later, Williams finds Zay Jones for the score. 10-7 Blues, up 3, under a minute in the half, and Dak is threading the needle with that pass to Rashee Rice to the sideline, setting up for the field goal with just a few seconds left. Tie game, 2nd half now. Desperado Dak has got his receiver wide open down to the 3-yard line. Now 2nd and goal. Dak finds Keenan Allen in the end zone. Desperados take the 7-point lead. Blues driving, 3rd and 10. Caleb Williams throwing. He's got Zay Jones, and Jones takes it the rest of the way. Tie game, 17 apiece. Now in the 4th, 3rd and 5. Dak under pressure, evades the tackle. 2nd tackler causes the ball to come loose, and the Blues recover. And Memphis is going to turn right around and hit the field goal for 3, 2017. Just 2:20 left in this game, and Dak, he has intercepted a potential game-sealing pick by Kawan Williams. But the Blues are held to a field goal, and so a Desperado touchdown can win it. Pass complete to Rashee Rice, who refuses to go down and then fumbles. The Blues recover, and the Blues have just sealed this game. One more kick to end it. Turnovers late, got the Desperados in the end. Blues win 26-17. Now we head to Toronto, Canada for a rivalry game between the Mounties and the Thunderbirds. Mounties ball in the 1st. J.J. McCarthy going end zone and intercepted. Javon Diggs puts the drive to a stop. Still tied at 0. Sam Darnold, pass complete on 1st down, and it's MVS, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, who runs it the rest of the way. 7-3 2nd quarter. Darnold going deep down the sideline. Stephon Diggs, the Diggses are going off. But in the 3rd, the Mounties have driven down to the 1-yard line, and Saquon Barkley gets the extra yard to finish the drive. And here they're going for the 2-point conversion, trying to tie it at 14, and they've got it, pass complete. Now later in the 3rd and goal for Sam Darnold, moving to his right. He is sacked. Thunderbirds will settle for the field goal, and so will the Mounties. So tied at 17 still. Here the Thunderbirds pass complete to Marquise Brown, gives them the touchdown lead. Now Mounties going to Jamar Chase, picking up some blocking down to the 41. McCarthy dropping back again, 1:30 left to go. He's going for the end zone, and this pass is caught. Mounties tie it up. Allen Robinson still in the league 24 minute to go. Darnold hit as he threw, incomplete, giving the ball back to the Mounties, and McCarthy throwing sideline, intercepted. Diggs strikes again, and so the Thunderbirds have a chance, running the ball down into field goal range, and James Cook back-to-back great rushes, setting up his kicker Kyrie Fairbairn for the game-winning kick. It's good, and the Thunderbirds get their first win of the season, finally off the 3-game losing streak. Final score 27-24. And now we move down to Orlando. The Orbits taking on the Tokyo Tigers. Down 3, Orbits ball. Derek Carr getting the ball out quick on 3rd and 13. Only gains a yard, so the field goal kick from the logo is good. Tied at 3. Tigers ball. Jordan Love getting rushed up the middle. Takes a bad sack. 12-yard loss. Deion Jones looking quick. 3rd and 7. Derek Carr firing into traffic. Incomplete. Still tied at 3. Here the pass from Jordan Love gets down to the 1-yard line. Still from the 1. 3rd and goal. Little crossing pattern. Gets in. John Mechie with the score. 10-3. 2 minutes to go in this game. And we got a wide open target. Derek Carr floats it out to Waddle. Tied at 10. Now the Tigers on 3rd and 2. Love fits the pass in between 2 defenders, and the Tigers are about to score, reaching the ball out, and stopped at the 1 is Mechie. Big gain by Mechie, comes up a yard short, and then goal line woes result in a field goal instead of what looked like a touchdown. So Orbits, 10 seconds to go, down 3, need to get in field goal range to tie. Carr throws sideline, 6 seconds left. Derek Carr loading up for one last pass, avoids the rush, throws it up deep, not deep enough, and batted away. And so the Tokyo Tigers get the win on the road. Final score 13-10. Love beats Carr. Now we head down to Buenos Aires. The Nighthawks are taking on the Steamers. Both teams at 2-1. 2nd and 2 for Justin Herbert. He is sacked in the red zone. Nick Bosa holds the offense out of the end zone. They kick a field goal, 3-0 Nighthawks later in the first. Justin Fields and the Steamers offense, they're having a year. Chris Olave breaks through for the score. Steamers up 4. Now in the second quarter, Justin Fields rolling right, throwing across his body. What a throw and catch. Darius Slayton with the hands, 14-3. And here the Nighthawks plowing ahead. Mark Andrews tough to bring down, 14-10 after the score, and Fields still slinging it, going over the head of every Nighthawk defender. Darius Slayton with the huge play, 21-13, but Herbert drives his offense back down, stuffed on 3rd down. They're staying aggressive. 4th down, they go for it and are denied. So close. Mark Andrews trying to back his way in. 3rd and 9, Justin Fields stepping up. He is safetied by Calais Campbell. So 21-15, only 30 seconds left in this game, and Herbert slings it down to the 2-yard line, under 10 seconds, and here the footwork by George Pickens gets the Nighthawks the lead, if the extra point is good, and it is. So the Steamers are down to 1 final play. Justin Fields hit as he throws, still launches it deep, and almost caught, but still too short, and so the Nighthawks claw back, down 21-10 to squeak out the 1-point victory, 22-21. Now we are in Houston for a Texas shootout with the Austin Armadillos. Armadillo ball in the first. Michael Penix, he's thrown it up the sideline for an easy touchdown to Joshua Palmer. No defense needed, 10-0. Armadillos continue their passing attack. Darnell Mooney now gets the score. And right before the half, they kick a field goal to go up 20-0. Where's Baker? There he is, starting to bake in the second half, taking longer time than needed in the oven. And the Oilers get on the board. Jalen Warren with the touchdown and the spike. 4th quarter now. Warren, handoff off tackle, scores a touchdown. Now only down 6, 3rd and 3. Even the Oiler defense is showing up. A tale of 2 halves. But here the Armadillos getting aggressive on 4th and 1. Austin Eckler with the hands. And then from the 1-yard line going back to Austin Eckler. Austin on Austin with the score. And so the Armadillos pulling away. Just 30 seconds to go. Baker Mayfield to Deontay Johnson, who spins away from the defender. And so the Oilers need to pull out a miracle onside kick right to the Armadillo player, and so they hold on 26-21. Penix and the Armadillos get their first win of the year. Now we go to a rainy day in Salt Lake City. The Elks taking on the Honolulu Monarchs, and here's Kyler Murray, pass complete. Cordero Patterson showing off the speed, accelerating to the end zone. Didn't look like he'd make it at first, but 7-0 Monarchs ended the first. Murray rolling out, wide open spaces for Murray. 14-zip, second quarter. Lamar Elkson vying his time, getting around the D lineman, and he is off to the races. What happened to the secondary? They completely forgot about him. And so showing off his running ability makes it a 7-point game. Murray does it again, 2 rushing touchdowns. Now into the third, Lamar dropping back to pass. Doesn't see anyone open, runs it himself, slips 1 tackle, and dives into the end zone, cutting the score to 7. 2 minutes to go in the third now for Murray. Clean pocket, slicing up this Elks defense. Huge gain by Hunter Henry on that one, setting up 1st and goal, where they go right back to him. Henry going airborne, powering his way into the end zone. Henry doing everything on that drive, and now Lamar, he's finding his wideout Jerry Jeudy in stride, showing off that speed down the sideline. 3 Monarchs in pursuit. They don't catch him. Elks keep it close. 28-21 now into the fourth, and watch out. Murray is flattened by Mapu, and the Elks will take the ball from there. 3rd and 1, denied. 4th and 1, they're going. Oh, they are stuffed in the backfield. They can't get any yardage. The Monarchs defense holds on in the end. 31-21 final score. Monarchs will bump up to 3-1. Elks fall to 1-3. Now the Columbus Caps are going into Albuquerque to play the undefeated Aviators, one of the more high-flying offenses in the WAFL. There they go, Brian Robinson Jr. starting off with a touchdown catch. Now Bo Nix back to pass for the Caps and completes a deep sideline pass to Keon Coleman. Rookie to rookie, 2nd and goal. Now Nix, he's scrambly, finds his wideout on the move. Touchdown Debo Samuel. Now Aviators, 3rd and goal. Richardson, nice touch on this pass to A.J. Brown, sliding in for the score. 14-7. 3rd and 14. Bo Nix under pressure. Ball comes loose, and the Aviators recover with nice field position for their offense. Stopped 4th and 14, but the kick, no good. Aviators, though, another chance for the half. Richardson slings it out to his right, and the tight end, Zach Ertz, bowls over his own teammate. He's so excited. 21-7, and here Derrick Henry getting to the sideline, getting upfield, lowering his shoulder down to the 3, 2nd and goal. Nix, players diving over the line and into Nix. They stop him short, so out comes the field goal unit, and the Aviators don't stop. Brian Robinson punches it in, increasing their lead. Caps need to score quick if they're going to stay in this one, and they do. Debo unguardable. Next possession is 3rd and 8 for the Aviators. Richardson gets the ball out quick to A.J. Brown, and he accelerates to the end zone. 35-17 is where it'll stand, and no one's been able to keep up with this high-flying Aviator offense, and so they'll move on to 4-0. Now let's journey over to Oakland, where the Redwoods are hosting the Omaha Antlers. Both teams 1-2. Jared Goff going for it on 4th and 3, and they've got it. Fresh set of downs, where they hand it off to Breece Hall up the gut. Touchdown Antlers, 7-0. End of the first quarter. Redwoods are on a drive. On 3rd and 1, they are stuffed. Jonathan Taylor can't get it, and so the field goal unit comes out. 7-3, second quarter now. Here's Jaden Daniels with a pocket collapsing. He is brought down hard. 3rd and goal. Antlers running again. Hall, 2nd touchdown, increasing their lead by 11 points. And here before the half, 2nd and goal. Daniels, he's on the move. He's got a defender, and he plows through him in the air. 4-point game now. Second half, Goff throwing, pass tipped and then caught. What concentration by Duvernay to stay with that pass. 1st and goal now. Hall, he's got 3 touchdowns. Just a red zone back, goal line back. 21-10, Goff back to pass, pocket breaking down, can't escape, the ball comes loose. Turnover, the Redwoods recover stripped in the pocket, but they won't get any points out of it. And here Goff intercepted, this time in the red zone by Javon Holland. So Redwoods getting extra chances. Can Daniels do anything with it? Stepping up, firing it deep, and he has a wideout for the score. Touchdown Rashid Shaheed with blazing speed. 2-point conversion is good. Daniels takes it in himself, and just like that, it's a 3-point game. 3rd and 13. Redwood defense coming up with the stop and the long field goal from the stump on midfield. Stefanski can't believe it. Even though it was his idea to kick, they miss it. 21-18. Jaden Daniels firing yet again. It's Rashid Shaheed, this time for the lead. 25-21, under a minute. Goff, he can still play the hero, but the pocket collapses yet again. He's got 4th and 21 to deal with, and he is sacked twice in a row, 5th on the day. And so the Antlers desperately trying to hang on. They hold the Redwoods to a field goal, and so Jared Goff has 7 seconds left to throw a Hail Mary from his own 20. This thing gets down to about the other 15, nearly caught, punched out, and the Redwoods complete the comeback. Key turnovers and the Rashid Shaheed explosion played a huge role. Both QBs over 300 yards. Now we head over to Sacramento. The 1-2 Condors are taking on the 2-1 Portland Pioneers. And here Josh Allen with the ball for the Condors on 3rd down off the mark. They'll set up for the field goal and go up 3-0 later in the first. Josh Allen on 1st down. He's intercepted, threw the ball into a sea of Pioneers, so EJ Speed comes up with it. Now Pioneer ball, the handoff to Devon Achane, and he shrugs off a Condor defender and somehow makes his way down the sideline, finally tackled at the 13. Tough running for Achane, and here Mahomes on 2nd and 5. He's going to bullet this pass over the middle to Dallas Goedert, and the score, doing a little hand thing he always does. 7-3 Mahomes. Throwing, this time deep, splitting 2 defenders, and Kendrick Bourne takes it the rest of the way there. The Pioneers offense starting to explode. The Condors answer with a kick of their own, but they missed it wide right. Not good. End of the 3rd. Mahomes slinging it sidearm, corner of the end zone. Treylon Burks comes up with a nice catch. And so Allen and the Condors have their work cut out for him if they're going to make a comeback, but he's intercepted instead, and this is brought back past the 25 near the 29-yard line. Jordan Battle making plays on defense and ending the Condors' chances. Final score 21-3. Now we go to our Sunday night primetime matchup. The Riverhogs taking on the Voyagers, and rookie QB Drake May looking for his first win, and he is drilled on 3rd down. DJ Reader stops the drive cold, and so the Riverhogs kick a field goal. Then in the second, Voyagers down 6. Jalen Hurts buying time, throwing it out to his back. Devin Singletary puts his shoulder down and gets over the pylon for the huge score. Voyagers go up 1. 2 minutes to go in the half. Hurts, X Factor lighting up, completing a big pass down the middle to Christian Kirk. And so the Voyagers will have another first down from the 15. This time Hurts is going for the end zone, and he's going right back to Kirk for the score. Voyagers extending their lead by 8. But Drake May, he's going to his back, Kyron Williams, making the score 14-12. So the Riverhogs, they've got to go for 2. May evading the D lineman in running it in himself for the tie score, 14-14. Now 3rd and 7, minute to go in the 3rd, and May's bombing it deep. Isaiah Hodgkins down the sideline. What footwork, what hands. Riverhogs end the drive with a field goal, and they take back the lead. 4th quarter, one more field goal, 20-14. That's their 4th field goal of the game. But Hurts, he's scoring touchdowns. Kyle Pitts in the end zone, 21-20. Under a minute, May needs to make the comeback. Lucky that pass was dropped, nearly picked. 4th and 12, has to get the ball out quick because of the pressure from Wilkins. And that's how the Voyagers hang on by 1 point. Riverhogs still looking for that elusive first win, while the Voyagers move to 3-1. Now to Brooklyn for the first of our Monday night games. The Bisons versus the Snowhawks. Bison's ball, Kirk Cousins back to pass. He is putting some air on this one all the way downfield. Romeo Dobbs turns around and plucks it out of the air. A huge pass. Now 3rd and 6. Bisons sacked. Held to a field goal. Brandon Aubrey kicks it in. 3 nothing. Now Aaron Rodgers at QB for the Snowhawks. Little play action to Ricky Pearsall. 10-3 lead in the second. Now Kirk Cousins gets it out quick. Nico Collins is down the seam. Nobody's going to catch him. Snowhawks in pursuit, but we're tied at 10. The old QB's going back and forth. Play action. Rodgers gets it out quick. Defender in his face, and he's got a wide open target down the sideline. Trading blows left and right. Malik Neighbors with the big play. Now Kirk Cousins throws it out. Receiver throws it right back. Hits him in the stomach. Doesn't even react. Didn't like that play, I guess. Now Kirk Cousins, next play. He likes this. Straight for the end zone. Getting the PI call on Jabril Peppers. And so they'll take over from the 1. Cousins, back of the end zone. That's Romeo Dobbs for the score. Tied at 17. Third quarter, Rodgers slings it out to his left. Ricky Pearsall with another score. And so the Snowhawks are up 24-17. Fourth quarter now. Kirk Cousins, he's a statue in that pocket. He's sacked on fourth down. Snowhawks take over. And here Rodgers, little lollipop throw because he's got a wide open target. It's the back out of the backfield. Tony Pollard untouched. 31-17. Kirk Cousins trying to throw his way back into this one, but that is the final dagger. Kirk intercepted, and Amani Hooker gets the pick 6. Under a minute, Kirk still fighting, still getting intercepted, and this thing has gone completely off the rails. Richie Grant ends the game for good. Final score 38-17 Rodgers. He wins the Achilles Bowl with 400 yards passing and 4 touchdowns. And here we are. It's Monday night primetime part 2. The Dreadnots head over to London to play the Black Knights. Looking for their first win. Trevor Lawrence slings it to the corner of the end zone. That's caught. Sam Laporta with the hands. 7-0. Trevor Lawrence still fighting. No defense out here for miles and miles. And so Clyde Edwards-Helaire gets the huge receiving touchdown. Second quarter, Dreadnoughts ball. Snap goes over Mac Jones's head. He continues his drop back. Who's going to get this ball? The London Black Knights, not really in a hurry. They finally get it, and they return this easily to the house. What is happening? Jalen Watson benefits from that one. 21-zip. Third quarter, Lawrence, he's going to scramble and finish the drive with a rushing touchdown. A complete blowout, 28-0. Mac Jones throwing this one desperately in a crowd. He's picked off. Micah McFadden sets up his offense with decent field position. They end up with a field goal, and so the final score is a rout. London Black Knights take care of business. Final score 31-0. All right, with week 4 behind us, let's take a look around the league and see where we stand. In the AFC East, it's the Brooklyn Snowhawks and the Virginia Beach Voyagers vying for that top spot in the East. And in the North, it's the Memphis Blues, undefeated, 4-0. In the AFC South, it's the San Antonio Dreadnots with a slight edge over the OKC Bisons. Both teams, though, 3-1. And the Portland Pioneers, they lead the AFC West, also at 3-1. Now over to the NFC, it's another tight race in the East. The Monarchs and the Huskies both tied at 3-1. And in the North, it's anyone's game. The Sentinels and the Lumberjacks both at 2-2. But in the NFC South and West, we find the last two undefeateds, the Wizards and the Aviators, both at 4-0. And now let's move to our stats update. Jared Goff leads the league, 1,300 yards passing. Gardner Minshew right behind him receiving. That goes to Nico Collins, followed by Christian Watson and Darius Slayton after huge weeks. Rushing champion so far, Saquon Barkley, 364, 2 touchdowns, sacks. Chubb, 7 sacks, beating Rashawn Gary with 6. And interceptions, it's a tie. Micah Hyde, Javon Diggs, and Taron Johnson with 3. Tackles, Demario Davis and Deion Henley both have 40 total, but Henley's got the tiebreaker with 21 solo tackles. All right, that will do it for week number 4. Thank you everyone for watching and liking and subscribing, and I'll see you all for week number 5.